Your son finished his university last week. He carries a degree in a field every elder said would feed him for life. He has sent more than 100 applications into the void and heard back from almost none. And now he sits at your table, modern man, and asks the question every father in this strange new season is being asked: how do I live when the work will not come? Sit down. I will not waste your time today telling you why the world is broken. You know that already. Today, I will tell you what your son must do with his money. 3 laws to keep him standing while the great companies decide whether they need him, and one final wisdom that can carry him further than any wage. Before I begin, hear me. What I share today is wisdom and observation. It is not advice on your money or your investments. Always think for yourself and seek a wise counselor before you act on what any voice tells you, even mine. There is a young man in your country. Let us call him by his true name, Timmy. He carried a 4.0 from his first day to his last. He served as a teaching assistant. He worked in laboratories. He built large projects of his own. He did everything the elders told him to do. Last summer, he sent more than 100 real applications. 40 rejections came back. The rest, silence. He found one offer. It was unpaid, and 250 other young ones had applied for that same unpaid seat. This is the river your son must cross. And I tell you this, modern man, the boy who steps into this current with empty hands is going to drown. Not because he is weak, because the current is too strong for any young man who has not first prepared himself. There is a way to cross this river, but it is not built on hope, and it is not built on luck. It is built on 4 old truths about money. Truths your grandfather knew, and that your father may have forgotten in the easy years. The first law: have bread saved before the work is gone. Hear me, mortal. The young man with no savings is not a free man. He is a man waiting to be told what to do by whoever offers him the first scrap. A graduate with empty pockets must take any wage, any treatment, any boss the world hands him, because he cannot say no. But the graduate with 3 months of saved bread, 6 months, a year, he is something else entirely. He is a man who can wait, a man who can refuse a bad offer, a man who can choose his path instead of being chosen by it. So tell your son, before the cap is even off his head, build the runway. Cut the small luxuries, eat at home, drive the old car. Save like a man saving for a war, because in this season, that is exactly what he is doing. Every coin in the jar is a day he does not have to bow. The second law: cut the debt before the debt cuts him. The chain that holds the modern young man to bad work is not poverty, it is debt. The university has handed him a piece of paper, but it has also handed him a bill. And the bill does not sleep. The bill does not negotiate. The bill demands its tribute, whether he has work or not. Tell him this: pay it down faster than he wishes to. Refuse the credit card that whispers from his pocket. Refuse the loan for the new car. Refuse the comfort that is bought tonight and paid for over 10 years. The young man who graduates owing nothing, or who pays the debt down quickly, he is rich, even if his account is small. The young man who lets the debt grow while he waits for work, he is poor, even on the day his first salary arrives. This is older than your country, modern man. This is older than coin itself. The third law: do not place all his bread in one river. In your father's time, this was not necessary. A man found one company. He served them for 40 years. The company fed him until the end. That covenant is broken now. The young man who places all his hope in one employer, one salary, one source, has placed his life on a single thread that the company can cut at any hour. Tell your son to build many small streams, a skill he can sell on the side, a small craft people pay him for, a piece of writing, a small service, a small product that brings in a little, even when the great salary has not yet arrived. He does not need a fortune from each stream. He needs the security of knowing that if one dries, the others still flow. The man with one source can be ruined in a single phone call. The man with 5 sources cannot. And now, the final wisdom, the one that holds the other 3 together. Most young men earn only with their hands. They work, they get paid, they spend. Their hands stop, the bread stops. They will be tired forever. But the wise man, even the young wise man, learns early that money itself can be made to work. Not only his hands, his coins also. This is not gambling, modern man. This is not the schemes of fools who promise riches in a season. This is the slow, quiet truth that a coin saved and placed wisely grows on its own, year after year, even while its owner sleeps. Most men learn this only at 50, when most of their best years are behind them. The young one who learns it at 22 is 40 years ahead before he has even started. So tell your son, even if he is poor, even if he is afraid, even if the great job has not come, set aside something, even a small thing. Let it begin to work for him while he works for himself. By the time this storm passes, his small coins will have grown, and he will not be starting from zero. He will be starting ahead. This is a hard season, modern man, the hardest in 2 generations. Your sons and daughters are walking into a world that did not prepare them and that mostly does not want them yet. But now you know. And the man who knows what the young must do with their money is no longer helpless. Tell them, send them this. The path is not closed, it has only narrowed. And the narrow path requires more wisdom than the wide one ever did. If this gave you something to hand to a young one in your life, share it with them. And if you wish to know how the wise build true wealth in a season of scarcity, what to save, what to avoid, and what slow truths separate those who grow rich from those who never rise, that telling is waiting for you next.